Hey there, this is Jan from Candidately. In this video, you will learn the difference between adding a candidate as a draft or adding a candidate as immediately active. Let me show you the difference. Let's go to your settings and go to general settings. Here you will find a section that says default candidate upload status. So this will define what status the candidate will have when you add them to your list or submission. So for example, if you add a new candidate to a list and the candidate setting here is set to draft, the customer will not be able to see the candidate. For example, if the list was already shared, you still have the time to edit the data and then set the candidate active. On the other hand side, you have the option to immediately activate the candidate at the point when adding it to your list. This will mean that the customer will immediately see the candidate's profile if the list was already shared, so there will be no intermediate activation step in between. Let me show you how this will look like for you. So let's keep the candidate settings as a draft. When I go to my list, I will have an example here. So I have added a candidate to this list. You will see that the candidate is added as a draft. So I'll still have to come in here and review and activate and set the candidate active before I share it with the client. On the other hand side, if my setting is set to active immediately, let's do that real quick and save. Now when I come to a list where I have also previously added a candidate, now I can see here that the candidate is already active, so I can immediately share the link without the need to activate the candidate again. But in any case, if the list was already shared with a client, my client will be able to see the candidate right away. So this is the difference between a draft and an active candidate status. We always recommend to add the candidate as a draft first, so you have the chance to review the candidate's data before you share it with the client. If you have any questions about that, always let us know. See you soon.